Do you need a stone? One day, a businessman was driving his fancy car on a busy street. Suddenly, a large stone hit his car from the right side. The car made a loud noise, and the businessman quickly stopped. He jumped out of his car to see the damage and to find who had done this. As he looked around, he saw a young boy standing in a corner of the street. The boy looked very scared and nervous. The businessman, angry and confused, walked over to the boy. He grabbed him roughly and pushed him against a wall. He shouted,
"You ignorant boy, why did you hit my new car with a stone? Your action will cost you and your father a lot of money."
The boy's eyes filled with tears. He said softly,
"I am very sorry, sir, but I did not know what to do. I have been waiting a long time, trying to get someone's attention, but no one stopped to help me."
Then, the boy pointed to the other side of the street. There, lying on the ground, was another boy. The young boy continued,
"That boy on the ground is my brother. He is disabled and cannot walk. While I was with him, he sat in his wheelchair. Suddenly, the wheelchair lost its balance, and he fell into a deep hole. I tried very hard to lift him up, but I could not do it."
He pleaded,
"Please, sir, help me lift him out. He has been in the hole for a long time, and he is very scared. Then do what you think is best."
The businessman's anger melted away as he heard the boy's desperate words. His heart began to feel heavy with compassion. He knelt down and carefully helped the boy's brother out of the hole. Then he took a handkerchief from his pocket and gently bandaged the wounds the boy had received from his fall. After he finished, the boy asked timidly,
"Now, what will you do about my fault with your car?"
The businessman looked at the boy with a kind smile and said,
"Nothing, my son, do not worry about the car."
He decided not to repair his new car. Instead, he kept the dent and the mark from the stone as a reminder that sometimes we must look beyond our material worries. The businessman thought deeply about what had happened. He realized that we live in busy times when everyone is so focused on collecting possessions. Many believe that more things bring more happiness. Yet, in this chase, we often forget what is truly important. He remembered that God gives us many blessings, time, health, knowledge, and love. But sometimes we do not thank God for these gifts. We are so busy worrying about money and possessions that we miss the true blessings in our lives. The businessman said softly,
"What use is it to win the whole world if I lose my relationship with God?"
He thought about the many things we insure, our cars, our homes, our valuable belongings. But he asked himself,
"Is my eternal life insured? Do I take care of what matters most?"
The businessman looked into the eyes of the young boy and then around at the busy world. He realized that the incident was not just about a broken car. It was a wake-up call, a call to see beyond our everyday worries and to remember what is truly important. He said,
"Sometimes a small stone can teach a big lesson. Today, you needed help, and I needed to see the truth. We must not let our material worries blind us from the blessings around us."
He asked,
"Are you aware of the true treasures in your life, or do you need a stone to remind you?"
This story teaches us that sometimes problems and even accidents can be blessings in disguise. They force us to stop and think about what is really important in life. Do not be too busy chasing possessions. Do not let worries about money and things stop you from caring for others. Always remember to be grateful for the true gifts in your life, health, love, and a relationship with God. Think about your own life. Are you always focused on what you don't have, or do you see the blessings that surround you? The story of the businessman, the stone, and the young boy reminds us to look beyond the surface of our daily lives. It asks us to evaluate what truly matters. We live in a world full of distractions and material concerns. Yet, if we take a moment to reflect, we will see that the greatest treasures are not things we can buy or insure, they are the blessings we have and the relationships we build. So, ask yourself. Am I aware of my blessings? Or do I need a stone to remind me?